still find our way home. You know that you're all I need, all I need. 'Cause every time our lips touch, it's so divine. It's like you're leaving my worries behind. I wanna give you all of me, all of me. I can tell this is a miracle. In your world, I feel invincible. 'Cause I can tell this is a miracle. 'Cause in your world, I feel invincible. I feel invisible.
Dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, 'cause I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this man, João Cancelo, is going to add so much more dynamism to his side, and he's the type of player who does well in a flowing system, in a flowing team. I like it when he moves centrally and makes himself an effective outlet. He basically can become a number 10, and he can produce some delicious little dinks over the top of any opposition defence.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Girassi! Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. He's gone for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, that's delightful. So it is still 0-0. Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. Milan are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Kaka. Now it's Mbappe. Kaka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Threads one in. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mbappe! He's shot a goal! Baresi tries to clear. And he can clear it away. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Raul. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And it's Cancelo. Hoisted in. Rijkaard clears it away. Now it's Girassi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Good ball over the top. And he's in on goal. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Raul. And he's certainly onside here. And the referee has blown for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
We are glad to inform you that
So
today's
neither
match
side
day
has
programs
found a
are
way through
available
yet.
from stands
Well, this
located
will have
by the
given them a
gates.
chance to
I'm
look
sure
for
they'll
any
make
potential
fine
holes
souvenirs.
and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we get things going again. So the first half brought no goals. Mbappe, Kaká. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Busquets is always scanning the pitch for targets. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he's made sure that's not getting through. That's going to go a long way. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Girassi. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Cruyff. And it's Olmo. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
João Cancelo. And they can counter here. Can he get it through? Raul in acres of space out wide. Cruyff. Oh, terrible pass. He has found a way through.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Cruyff.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Well timed, excellent interception. Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe wants to run onto this. And it's Batistuta. Cafu. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is shoots! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Substitution for Milan, number 18.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
And it's been taken short. And it's made its way to him. Big chance!
Number 22.
Oh, that was no routine save.
Danny Olmo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Number
Milan
23.
couldn't really...
And after a brief check, the referee blows his whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
I'm afraid to tell you that.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
That I truly smiled till you looked up at me. Could you stay a while? Let's look back on past times, the good and the bad. Let's make up the best years you and I have ever had. Can't think of the last time that I truly smiled till you looked up at me. Could you stay a while? Let's look back on past times, the good and the bad. Let's make up the best years you and I have ever had. You can call me anytime. Always, 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 you can call me anytime.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozer of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
And it's Cruyff. Upamecano. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, good-looking ball. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Milinkovic-Savic with a fine tackle. Montedio Yamagata have the chance to go the other way. Now that's well seen too. Costa Curta is fouled. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Costa Curta. Busquets. This is a promising build-up. Milinkovic-Savic. And that interception was most necessary. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Baresi cuts it out. So it is still 0-0. Goretzka. Busquets is always looking to break lines. That has been slung wide. And that's been drilled in. And that should get the job done. Montedio Yamagata are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top. Cruyff! Johan Cruyff! An individual masterpiece! A finish of true class! And Milan have the lead! He has given that a lot back.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Johan Cruyff!
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's Cruyff. Oh, sweet feet. Real chance! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Milinkovic-Savic. It's a pretty loose pass. Goretzka. And they're quick to get it back.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Shevchenko. Guti. Goretzka. Now it's Goretzka. Now, can they get him away? Baresi. That's the end of the first 45. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Milan looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break.
Substitution for Milan, number 18, Shevchenko. Coming on
So
the
we're
field
underway for the
is
second half.
number 10, Serhou Guirassy. Substitutions taking
Guti
place.
really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Upamecano did just about enough to come out on top there. Right. Oh, he's all alone. It's Eto'o! It's a goal! It is an explosive start to the second half. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Montedio Yamagata cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And here's Vinicius Junior. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Odegaard! Oh, it's come off the upright. Cleared away.
Yamagata really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Upamecano wins the duel this time. Looking to play him in. And that could set him on his way. It's Eto'o! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Montedio Yamagata appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Substitution for Milan, number 20.
Corner number 2 then.
Vinicius Junior. Number 13, Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field, number 17, Batistuta. Number
Stojkovic
11,
goes short.
Stojkovic. Substitution.
Terrific effort! It's in! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Milan go up by 2 and are looking good.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Here's a chance! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
So, third corner of the game. Stojkovic plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Dani Olmo! And no! He had to, and yet he could not. No way through. Pull it. Now it's Eto'o. Busquets. And And that is well cleared. Fiore. Bullet. And the counter is on.
Added minutes has
Always
been
onto
indicated.
this. Shot a goal! Well taken goal. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Montedio Yamagata give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
And that's that. Milan have emerged victorious in this match of thrills.
Now when it's come one call saying Cootie alongside yours truly, Big Gangzilla.
I know do big man pass anybody. I know they do pass myself. I just one day. I know be everybody worship money. I know they show myself. I just one day. I say, shey, you day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. You day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. Shey, you day your day, brother. You day your day, sister.
As long as the sun will shine on the face of man, I don't see no guy can erase the plan. Some guy should have wise and understand what will be must be. We jump out on the road and we safely track and make it back in by the grace of. Some guy love talk, but them face the back what will be must be.
Normally not day, I don't get time to chase cloud. I'm not happy, nobody like me, I can't shout. Too many people in the world, not enough souls to make human. And everybody know this life no balance.
Some guy love play like them think I give them for no man, while when them think with him, them think them just know the name, what will be must be. Yo, Lion.
I know they play them games, coming out the competition. But everybody they play.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Cat.
Goes for the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Dani Olmo, and that is masterful defending. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Short changes him with that pass. Vinicius Junior, oh, he's having a go! Again, a brilliant save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Milan have their second corner now. Stojkovic goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Good ball, good take. And He's only too happy to take that back. Danny Olmo! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. So, third quarter of the game. Claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Olmo. So it is still 0-0. Beckenbauer. Danny Olmo. Stojkovic.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's headed upfield. Great ball. And Batistuta! Oh no, he's got that wrong. Danny Olmo can see things, others simply cannot.
Amazonas really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? There it is! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Owen! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
And it's Beckham. Looking for a runner. He's having a shot! In he goes again. And it's in! They are purring, truly purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Substitution.
Milan choosing to make the first change. So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Rijkaard. Milan can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. He's having a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, good-looking ball. And we've reached half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. The second half is up and running.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do...
Just the keeper in his... And the finish! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
A case now of complete control. Figo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Girassi.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Pepe. It's Figo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that... Girassi! Well taken goal. They're back within reach! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Minutes is number 10.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Hazard. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Driving on and making good progress.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Good ball over the top. And it's claimed by the keeper. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Cruyff. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And Owen! Oh, good finish. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And this is Owen. Owen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Good chance here! Hazard gets on his bike and on the move.
Been indicated.
He welcomes it in. Oh, that was vital. 4 added minutes on the board, just eases him off the ball. Cruyff has created 1 goal already. Floated through. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that's it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Hello,
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this...
Conversations fade